Mike Pence is in Columbus, Georgia right now. Let's listen in.
The administration trampled the religious liberties of Americans on a regular basis. They compromised the conscience rights of doctors and nurses and religious charities. They even hauled a group of nuns known as the Little Sisters of the Poor into federal court to force them to compromise their faith to live under the mandates of Obamacare. In fact, we saw that religious intolerance 2 years ago when Amy Coney Barrett was up for her first seat on the Court of Appeals. You remember it? The Democrat leader of the Judiciary Committee actually said she was concerned about Amy Coney Barrett's Christian faith. She said, and I quote, "The dogma lives loudly within you." And Hollywood liberals have been attacking Judge Barrett ever since. Well, I got news for the Democrats in Washington and their friends in Hollywood. That dogma lives loudly in me. That dogma lives loudly in you. And the right to live and worship according to the dictates of our faith lives loudly in the Constitution of the United States of America.
Folks, I think what Mike Pence said, by the way, was just perfect. What this means to me is you got to get out and vote, because you know what, everything he just said, I think about this, on the religious liberty issue, all the issues that we're concerned about here at the ACLJ, he's 100% correct. And the Senate going the other way will impact that as much as the presidential election. You understand that? As much as the presidential election.
Absolutely. It's all on the line, both domestic religious freedom, international religious freedom. We haven't even talked about the international religious prisoners that the president engaged for. All of that is on the line in Georgia. Certainly, the office of the White House, the office of the presidency has a role in that, but so does the United States Senate. And, Jay, just one tack-on thought to the conversation you had with Jordan about the polls. The very most important poll in both of these races happened on November 3rd when people went to the ballot box. David Perdue beat John Ossoff by 2%. If you add up all the Republicans in the other race, Kelly Loeffler, Doug Collins, the other Republicans against Raphael Warnock, they won by a percentage point. This is a very close race, but the last time voters went to the ballot box just a few weeks ago, David Perdue and Kelly Loeffler would have won. Jay, that's the most important poll out there, and people need to point to it.
You know, Mike Pence, the vice president, was talking about the Little Sisters of the Poor being dragged into court by the Obama administration. He was talking about conscience protections. We just got a huge case yesterday, a big win where the Department of Justice is filing on behalf of our client. We're going to talk about it today. We decided to move it to tomorrow on that very issue, which tells you how important these races are and why I'm glad these lawsuits are filed. But regardless of that, you got to go vote in Georgia. It's critical. Don't buy into this, oh, it's not going to matter. You see the race. They're neck and neck. Conservative constitutionalists can win this if they get out and vote.